There we are.
Hi.
Now. What now? Oh.
Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Hi.
Say that again. You kind of broke up there.
Hold on, let me adjust my mic.
Oh. It's you.
Yes, of course.
Sound like, huh.
So, how are you, Chris?
I'm okay, Julie. How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you. Everything at home?
Yeah, everything's okay. Everything's okay at home. I mean, I think that's what you asked. Yeah. I know you just want that mic, but it seems to be failing at points. Oh well.
Let me configure it really quick.
Yeah.
Maybe I can increase the volume.
If anything, you might have to close it and relog back into after you get it configured correctly. I mean, in order to get it configured
Well,
correctly.
actually, I did that. I logged back in after I configured.
Oh. At least you're able to speak a little longer there.
So, what?
Broke up again. I mean, you can tell when you're breaking up because, you know, you look at your lips up next to your name on the thing here, and they kind of get grayed out, and that means that's kind of like when you get cut off. Or when you're done speaking.
I think I know what you... Is it better now?
Get cut off again.
That's weird. I don't know what's causing it.
I don't know either. I mean, you just installed it, so, This is like, you know, first installed jitters. Or something, I don't know.
Is it better now?
I heard you, yeah. I mean, I was able to hear you clearly until points where you got cut off, so, yeah, I mean, like, you know, try saying something, like, you know, longer and let you know if you get cut off mid-sentence.
I hope this microphone does not cut out, as that would be horrible.
Alright, I had your full sentence there. I heard you.
Alright, that is good.
Got cut off again.
That's weird. I don't know what could be causing it. I turned off everything else I was using the connection.
Well, we just it's best to try to make the best of it. So, you know, I'll try to understand you I mean, until points. I mean, as best as I can, even if you might get cut off sometimes. Right. So anyway,
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. So, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Things in America are wonderful.
Yep, I hear that. I'm just sorry about the rising cost of things due to the economic crisis and all.
Yes, it's very hard on me.
Yeah. Alright, so tell me, so you said you were working at like fast food or something to earn money?
Yes, I'm working at restaurants. I'm a proficient cook. Sorry. My English is still bad.
Did you say you were a professional cook?
I'm proficient at cooking.
Oh, that's good. Maybe after you come over here, I could try a little bit of your cuisine for lunch or dinner.
Yes, I would enjoy that.
I mean, mostly I just warm up a TV dinner, but you know, I am able of cooking things for myself when I have the instructions in front of me and the ingredients. But it's kind of like, you know, bit crowded in my kitchen here.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
I mostly like mac and cheese.
I'm very good at cooking.
I'll take your word for it. And I'll look forward to
I'll be
trying
right
it.
back, sorry.
Okay.
I'm back.
Okay. Right. So anyway, you didn't answer my question. How'd you get your password? How'd you get your password back after a previous time your brother changed it on you?
Actually, he actually just put it back to the original last time. I'm not sure if he's going to give it back this time, however.
Has he told you, I mean, he's probably just doing it just to annoy you, but, maybe he like, I don't know his mindset, but maybe he wants something?
Perhaps.
I mean, like, did you ask him, did you ever, like, ask him, why do you change my passwords other than just to annoy me? What is it that you want?
I actually don't know why he took.
It's like you gotta it's like you gotta try to get into his head a little bit. Like, you know, one thing you could do, you could check out his room, see if you can find anything he's written down, or look at, you know, look at clues in his room that describes him, and maybe you could find something there that you can put in common terms with, or whatever, and give him something that makes him feel good from somewhere among those clues.
Yes, I could do that. That's a very good idea.
I mean, my room is a slough of big clues. Yeah, so, what else you want to talk about?
I'm not really sure. Maybe we could talk about, I'm not sure. Maybe our relationship?
Ooh, yeah.
Should I not bring this up?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think about what's something to say at the moment. I'm thinking, when you don't know what to say, you can just say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Ah! Have you heard from my friend Cameron Cameron yet? Have you heard from him yet?
Cameron?
Yes. Her, sorry.
Oh. Possibly. Is that, I don't know, is that like, your aunt still over in Mulvania?
Well, I have unfortunate news about Mulvania. It appears to have been destroyed. I know that sounds strange, but I don't know what happened. I'm very worried.
Maybe I can find something
I miss my hometown.
I hear you. Hang on, I'll Google Mulvania and see if I can
No,
find...
it's alright. I'm pretty sure I know what happened.
Oh, tell me in your own words, what you think happened.
I don't know. It's just, I think the dictator of Mauritania, I think he was assassinated.
The dictator was assassinated.
As far as I've heard from Cameron before I lost all contact with him.
You mean her, don't you?
Sorry, I keep getting confused. My English is awful. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're trying. You're doing okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to talk about something else.
That's fine. Talk about anything.
So how's Virginia?
It's okay. It's a good place to live. Especially like around Charlottesville, and whatnot. It's okay.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
I don't know what much to say, but, my father could tell you, oh yeah, Virginia is a historic town, because, we got, all the history from, like, Thomas Jefferson, and, oh yeah, the Monticello.
What do you like to do in Virginia?
What do I like to do in Virginia? I don't know. Been living in Virginia pretty much all my life, so pretty much just living my normal life at this point. Other than that, I can't really say,
Can you tell me what that includes? I want to know what your life is like. I would love to know.
Let me think about that. My life is like,
Oh no!
What?
I see Clyde's here. Uh-oh. Oh well, let's just ignore him.
Yeah. Besides, he seems to be under the inactive area.
Yeah, no one can hear us in here.
That's good. Oh, and look, and here's a note. It says here, Clyde left the channel.
Oh, that's good.
I'm in the left column here. I don't really have much on my mind, right now. Let me see. Mostly I've just been, collecting my thoughts and, taking my time, recovering from the internet, from the stress on the internet and whatnot.
Yes, the internet can be a very stressful place, especially with all these jerks trying to make you mad.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be very tiring. Yep. Very tiring.
You should stand up to them sometime. You should just tell them you're not going to take it anymore.
Yeah, I think I pretty much do that. Just like I would keep my cool. I pretty much kept my cool and not so much. Excuse me.
Okay.
That was my phone. Reminded me of just a reminder.
Oh, okay.
Lost my train of thought there.
Aw.
Don't you just hate that when you lose your train of thought and it's hard to recover?
Yeah. I hate it so much.
I hear you
So-
there.
So how is your life? I mean, are things with your parents okay? I would love to hear.
Can't complain. It's not totally bad. It's okay. I mean,
Is your father giving you trouble again?
Not so much lately. I had to go down with him to get his pacemaker checked.
I hope he's okay.
It's all right.
How's your mother?
He's all right.
I heard her singing, what was it, yesterday? She's a very good singer.
Yeah. I told her that you know, y'all on the Mumble here heard her singing, and they gave you a compliment. It's like, no, I can't sing. I'm tone deaf. They're just lying to try to make you feel good. Just a little modesty there from her point.
Everything I said about her awesome singing was, it was 100% true, Chris. I assure you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think she's a great singer too.
As do I.
Sorry, could you repeat that? What was that?
As do I agree with you.
Oh, as do you. That's what you said. It sounded like you said something. It sounded like you said something. Why?
Oh.
You know, like, I don't know. Could be asking a question like, why? Blah 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 blah. Oh, never mind about that. I mean, I'm understanding you clearly. Up to when you get cut off and whatever.
So apparently Clyde did get kicked from the Mumble server, so that's good.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's gone for good. He's been trying to promote his awful comic.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take. I've been taking some time. I've been thinking about doing page at time and uploading that to my website as I draw the comic.
Hey Chris, I know it may be confidential, but can you tell me a bit about the next comic? I really want to hear.
Simply enough, in the first episode, Wild and Simona will meet in a dating education class, and they'll be just like simple romance, with only the professor knowing it. The two get paired up and communicate with each other over internet and telephone and whatnot in practice, and then they all love each other. I
look forward to reading about it.
Yeah, but you would think that Simona is a ground bug type, and Wild is a grass electric. It's like they wouldn't hook up very well on the opposite traits, but Wild don't care. He loves her.
Wow. That sounds so nice. Do you mind if I change the subject a bit?
Sure.
Can I ask you about your taste in music? I'm an Elise fan myself. Can I show you one of your videos? Her videos?
No, that's okay, but you said Elisa? Yeah, I think I've heard that name mentioned before.
Yes, I believe it was mentioned last time.
Alright. Yeah, I kind of like all types of music. Some heavy metal, not so. But I'll play on Guitar Hero at least.
I've been trying to get Guitar Hero. It's one of the next games I plan to get.
Guitar Hero Metallica?
Well, either Guitar Hero Metallica or maybe World Tour.
World Tour's already out with the band kit.
I could possibly get that.
Yeah, or you can get Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock, or Aerosmith.
I heard there were some rock stars actually playable in Guitar Hero 3. Who are they?
I don't really memorize the playable characters, but in World Tour I did create a playable version of myself.
Cool.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube that shows me playing with my character, and Sonic guitar.
Yeah, I noticed you played really well. Do you know how to play the real guitar?
No. But the plastic guitar is good enough for me. I feel it's good. It's good enough. It's like playing a real guitar, even though it's not. But still, it's good enough for me.
Oh no! I think Clyde's back. Hopefully he doesn't notice this. Hopefully he gets busy. Whatever. Let's just ignore him again.
Yeah. He's not in our private channel, so. He's not hearing us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I like all kinds of music. But you know, my favorite female pop star singer, I would say would have to be Britney Spears.
I agree. Britney Spears is very nice.
Yeah.
You know, about your comic, I actually have a question I've been pondering for a while.
Yes.
Do you find yourself attracted to your female characters that you create at all?
Do I find myself attracted to my female characters?
That you have created, yes. I'm sorry if it's a bit too much, but I feel like I've been pondering it.
Think about that. Are we including the rose shoes?
Huh. What?
Hang on a second. We got an interloper here.
He must be a troll.
Oh, there he goes. He got kicked out.
Oh, there he goes. Thank goodness.
Yep. Right, so, are we talking about, so, in addition, the human female characters, are we also talking about, me being attractive to the rose shoes?
Yes, I've been pondering. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I would say they all have a good, they all think I'm handsome, like my mother. My mother tells me constantly that I'm handsome, and, you know, I agree with her when I look at myself in the mirror. But it's like, you know, every time she tells me I'm handsome, I'm like, if I'm so handsome, why don't I have a girlfriend?
I don't know. I can't imagine why either. Well, to use the best word, you're just dashing. You're wonderful.
I appreciate that.
It is my pleasure.
Let me go off topic a bit. So, how long do you think it'll be until you feel like you'll be able to afford to make the trip to come to Virginia?
I'm not sure. Things are tough with the economic problems in America currently. Hopefully I'll be able to do it soon.
Are you getting any financial help from your family? I mean, you can count your brother, but I'm not necessarily counting him.
Well, most of my family were in Mulvania before it happened.
And who cares?
Clyde? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and say hi, Julie.
Get out.
Yep.
Look, Chris, I just want to tell you something.
What
I'm
is
off
it?
my medication right now, I'm off my weed, and I'm still angry at you now. But last time was a mistake. I shouldn't. Vivian told me. God. Tell me, Chris. I just want you to answer one thing.
What is
Why
it?
haven't you killed me yet? Why haven't you killed me yet?
Yes, I think he's trying to kick me. Clyde, how did you get in here?
Magic.
You must be on your drugs again, you jerk.
Not this time. Not this time. I was being too nice last time, obviously. That was me on drugs. I was too nice when I was on drugs.
You know, Clyde, I do have an answer for you. I haven't killed you yet because you're doing a good job doing it to yourself.
I haven't attempted to kill myself. Ever.
Doggy.
Chris, I don't think he's gonna leave. I'm scared. What if he tells all the other jerks what we've been saying? What if he knows? No. I don't know.
He knows nothing. He's been mostly out of this conversation.
You're
I know
right.
everything. Ever.
there you go. He got kicked out. There you go. He got kicked out. Yeah, but I think we're safe. He did not hear most of our conversation since it was mostly in the inactive column.
I have to be right back soon.
Okay.
So there should be something we can do about Clyde.
Well, I'm not too worried about him. I mean, I'll deal with him.
Sort of.
I mean, I'll deal with him when he pops in.
Okay.
According to Constable, he says that Clyde should be able to come back. Right, so we were
Must be
talking...
another...
No, that's okay. They're taken care of, they're being taken care of. But anyway, getting back to our conversation, we were talking about, I was asking you if you got any financial aid from your family. But then you said that the troubles in Mulvania and such. Yeah, but mostly, any help at all from your family? Financially. Really? Okay. Constep, you heard the whole conversation, didn't you? Oh, okay. Hang on. Oh, okay, well that's okay. You didn't have to come into the channel, but yeah. Okay. So anyway, what's your question? Active manner. Yeah, because I like to. Well, mostly I'm attracted to women, so when I draw my female characters, I like to. But like yeah, I like to make them attractive. I have I can't really. No, I would not have sex with any of them, but it's like it's like, but I love them as as if they were my friends or my brain children. But I would never have sex with them. I mean, it's like, alright, yeah, Constep, I know you're a girl, and I will take your word for it on that. But yeah, it's like you would have if you had a son, wouldn't you want to make him look attractive? Right, there you go. You dress him up as nicely as possible. Obviously, I watched. Yeah, I did watch pornography, and then I did get the frustrations from from between the ED page, the page, and the trolls. But it's also like, you know, I've wanted to do something like that, you know, just to stretch an adult muscle in my head. And plus, if you look at the lovey-dovey non-nudity scenes, like you know, just the embracing and the kissing, they're like my best they're my best examples of art. It's like, you know, even though I'm a frustrated virgin, I could draw romance very well. Yeah. But, you know, a bunch of times but like most other people, I'm random, and I'll never know what I'm gonna. Sometimes I'll never know what I'm gonna do next. I work out. Sometimes I don't think. I feel. If I want to do something just for the heck of it, I'll do it. But yeah, the comic is mostly intended for children. It's also like, you know, and I figure that it's also like an extension for, like, you know, when they get older, like, you know, years later, during their teenage years, and then, like, they're looking back at the earlier stuff, and it's like, oh, that was so childish, but there's, like, you know, I added the T-rated or adult materials I pretty much did. It's like, they could relate there. They could like relate to that in their teenage or adult years. Just a small branch out, if you will. It's more. I would say that it's related to like what I would like in my romantic love life, or like, you know, when I have my romantic relationship with my sweetheart, that's pretty much I'm gonna be doing it. And also with that, it's also good advice for those that don't know for themselves. Like I'm working on the dating education episode I was just telling Julie about a little bit. But yeah, that 9-year-old who wrote that book pretty much took the words out of my mouth. And then some, but mostly.
I'm back, Mr. Chandler.
Oh, that was fun. I was just talking to Cogstaff, pretty much.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. You know, it's just.
So, did I miss anything important?
Not really. I just answered a couple of her questions.
Oh, alright. Wait, how did... Huh. No, never mind. So I'm sorry for having to, take a brief absence. My brother was calling me for help with something.
I see. I'm sure Codstep won't mind, but I'm just gonna see if I can. I do here. It says kick fan mute. Oh, I just want it to move. Oh, she moved herself. Okay. Alright. So, what did he want you to help him with?
He just wanted to help me with some in the kitchen.
Oh, I see. That's good.
I just pondered another question while I was helping him in the kitchen.
Yes?
I noticed that all your characters are indeed, well, most of them are indeed Sawchus and Rosachus. Do you plan to make any other characters that are not Sawchus and Rosachus? Like that character I gave to you earlier?
Possibly, but you know there are other animal characters outside that Sawchus and Rosachus. Like there was Flame Sunbird.
Yes, there is him.
Of course, we have the human characters.
Yes, I know, but aside from them, do you plan to make any other non-Sawchu or Rosechu characters?
Yeah, possibly for one way or another, hero, villains, side characters. It just
I look forward to it.
Yeah, time will tell. And here's a thought: after you move to Virginia and you come be with me, then it's like you could help me work on that, create those characters.
I am pretty good at character design. I've made a few characters like the one you've seen before.
Yeah.
Chris, if I may ask,
Huh?
you said before that you do get money every month. Is this not right?
Oh yeah, I do get Social Security.
Well, you must have more money than I. Couldn't you try coming to Ohio sometime? Or would you prefer if I came to your house?
Yeah, I'd rather you came to my house, because I just don't feel comfortable traveling long distances by myself, at least.
Yes, but I've never been in America myself either. I'm somewhat worried myself.
Best thing you can do to relieve that tension is just to take a deep breath once in a while, take your time, quote unquote, stop and smell the roses.
Alright, I guess.
No, it's like you don't have to be in a hurry to get from point A to point B. It's just like you can space it out. You can space it out in your own mind at your own individual pace, and learn as you go.
Yeah, I think I'll try to slowly move over. Hopefully, I'll get there this year, if I'm lucky.
Yeah, this year, or I don't know. I'll tell you what, it may be possible, but I might be able to board you here board you here in my room until you get an apartment for yourself. After you get here.
Can I ask you something though?
Yeah.
In Mulvania, men indeed do come to the women's houses. Can I ask how things are different here? I figure that they have the same rules.
Well, same more or less, but it's like most men are more comfortable with what they call a Sadie Hawkins situation, because Sadie, it's pretty much a fictional character, Sadie Hawkins. You can look her up on Wikipedia or something.
I think I will.
Yeah, but mostly it's like every guy was like afraid to talk to her, so she pretty much did the asking to the guys, and it would most likely say yes. But yeah, so she pretty much started the trend of women asking the guys or going to them.
I see.
And for the long while, I felt more comfortable in the Sadie Hawkins situation.
Aha.
Like, pretty much the woman coming to me. That's pretty much why during my in-person experiences during my sweetheart search in the earlier years, when I actually was in the real life locations, I was waiting for the woman to come to me because I was just shy and uncomfortable. I just was shy mostly.
But you don't need to be shy around me. You know me. You trust me completely, right?
Yeah. But still,
you shouldn't be scared.
Yeah, but also there's there's like road troubles, and then my mom would worry, and all that sort of chaos.
My brother actually worries about my safety. My brother doesn't want me to get hurt out there, because the world is a mean place.
I hear you there.
I'm still worried.
Sometimes you just gotta take a plunge. I mean, listen to me talking like this. It's like I should be taking plunges for myself.
I guess I could try.
I would appreciate that. I really would.
I promise you right now, I swear on oath, that I will consciously try to get to Virginia in this year. I will try my very hardest.
Thank you. Don't you know I mean that? From my heart. Thank you, Julie.
You are very welcome, Chris. But again, I'm worried. What if Clyde, what if he attempts to rape me as he did with Panda? I'm worried. Worried for my own safety.
Yeah, but as long as you don't put it on the internet where you're currently living, then...
Yes, but he's able to follow me. I think I've seen the car around my house with someone Asian in it. I think Clyde is Asian. I'm worried. He looked at me with an evil glare. I'm worried. I think he was half Asian, actually. I'm not really sure. I'm just really scared that if I try and leave my house, he's gonna do awful things to me. Awful, horrible things to me. I'm scared, Chris.
I hear you. I feel for you. You're scared too.
But I don't think he would rape you. Which is why I think maybe you should come. I apologize for that background noise. The TV is on.
That's okay. But surely that guy cannot be out there all the time.
Yes, but I see his car even at night. I have a feeling that he's stalking me, but I don't know where he is, and I'm scared to call anyone about it.
Do you have his license plate number?
No, I don't. But I know, Chris, that you're tough, Chris. I believe in you. You are the strongest person I've ever met. You're tough. I know you are. I know you discourage yourself at times, but you are the toughest person I know. I know this. I want you to protect me, Chris. Can I please trust you with my life? Do you think that would be...
You can trust me to protect you.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it.
Yes, I will protect you.
Yeah, the TV is extremely loud. I should ask my brother to turn it down.
Actually, I'm not hearing your television.
Huh.
So, it's okay at this point.
Alright. Chris,
Yeah?
thank you. I'm happy that I can trust you. And I'm happy that you can also trust me.
Happy too. That, you're able to trust me very much as well, and that you understand me very well. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel happier.
It's my pleasure to make you happy, Chris. It's my
Concept, okay, did you have another question or something?
I'll be right.
Oh yeah, well, we were just talking, but like, yeah, but Julie will be right back, so, it's okay. Did you have something else in your mind?
So anyway, yes, I do see someone outside of my house. I don't know who it is.
Just try not to think about it.
I won't.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's. I mean, it doesn't. It's not holding it. It does not look like he's holding a gun, is he?
I'm not sure. He's holding something. I'm worried.
Well, just best not to try not to think about it.
Someone's pounding on my door.
Someone's pounding on your door.
I'm going to go lock it. I'm worried, Chris. I'm going to go lock it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it was... I looked outside, Chris.
Uh-huh.
It turns out it was a salesman.
Oh, that's
sorry,
a relief.
I acted so silly.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's only human. You're only human.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're all human. I mean, I was scared for you too. I was pretty much quaking over here.
I was so scared. I'm so silly.
It's alright. I'm here for you.
I appreciate that, Chris. So, I think I would like to change the topic if that's alright.
Sure. What you want to talk
How do you
about?
like burnout, Chris?
It's alright. Yeah, get to cruise around.
Maybe we can race sometime.
Yeah, I did notice in a trailer that apparently the concept Camaro that Bumblebee was is in the game as well.
Yeah, I hear they're actually releasing I forget the exact name, but they're actually gonna release a car from Back to the Future.
Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Anyway, you know, I also do have the music video that was on the PlayStation Network for a limited time, Fast Car. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, I forgot who was the guy who sang it, but I do have the MP3 of it as well. But, yeah, anyway, in the beginning, it's like this person who has a PSP is getting a message from the guy doing the song from his PlayStation 3 or his PSP, something like that. Anyway, then he gets into burnout, gets his license, and does his music video with car action, such. I forgot how it goes. If I could send you the video over to PlayStation Network, I would, but apparently they only will allow you to send photos or something like that. I'm not sure how to send videos.
Huh.
I do have it on my PlayStation 3.
When I do go to Ruckusville, Virginia, I would love to play Guitar Hero with you and Burnout in all the games. I would love to just play for hours on end with you.
I'd like that too. Play with you. You know, Guitar Hero Encore rocked the 80s. The Encore number was Play With Me.
Oh, cool. That's quite the coincidence.
So, come play. Come play.
I will.
Come play. There may be, there may be other things. Other fun things.
I hear you.
Just be next to each other on the couch or on my bed.
I can't wait.
Yeah. At this point, yeah. Pretty much, but don't quote me. I don't want you spread around and, well, yeah, at this point, Sarah, Panda is gone. I'll just let her fly away right now to Clyde if she is going there. I'll just let her fly. I'll just let her go. I'll give you my protection.
I'm very sorry to hear that Panda's left you. After all this time, you loved her. That she would just leave you for that.
It's okay. I'm able to recover. Then move on.
I hope so.
But anyway. Alright, Julie. I'll let you take my virginity.
Thank you.
After you get here and we spend plenty of time together, getting to know each other in person.
I look forward to that. 100%, Chris.
Come so far. You'll be the one who will actually make it.
Chris, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do you think our first time would...
I do the best I can. Hopefully not prematurely ejaculate.
I hope not. I want to enjoy it as much as I can.
But certainly I would try my best to make it as satisfactory as possible. I mean, I've watched a lot of pornography, educational, or just sets, and I've learned from that.
I see. What position do you think you like best? Can I ask?
I don't know, cowgirl.
I've heard of it. I think I might enjoy it.
You're on top.
Wait, how would I be on top?
I'm on my back.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yeah. So, Julie, come here as soon as possible. If you can make it for even at least a visit by or on my birthday later this month, I would appreciate that.
Chris, I promise you, I will try my absolute hardest to visit you on your birthday.
Too bad you can't see me smile, because I'm smiling for you.
Well, there's always Skype, but nah, not right now.
It's okay. And there's also a PlayStation Network chat. I have my PlayStation Eye. But,
yes.
But unfortunately, your brother. But maybe he'll give it back to you.
I hope so. Hey, Chris.
Yes.
I know you might not want to. I'm just asking. Do you think you could describe the first time? For me?
I tell you what, how about I type it up and send it to you in multiple messages on the PSN? Because I would have to read,
sure?
because I can't recollect it off the top of my head, and there's a lot of detail.
Well, you can stay. I'll stay for the whole thing. It's a lot easier to say it in words. Please, Chris? For me?
I might. It's going to take me a while to recollect.
I'll wait the entire time.
You are a trooper.
And it doesn't have to be perfectly accurate.
Let me just ask you, though, out of curiosity. Are you a virgin?
Indeed I am. And I would gladly let you take it.
Let's take each other.
Uh-huh.
Take it as a compliment. You making me hard.
So can you describe it for me?
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, let me.
I will patiently wait.
So first we make out. Throughout that day, I would have eaten plenty of strawberries.
I love strawberries.
Anyway,
Chris?
Hmm?
I'm masturbating right now to this thought. So please continue.
Alright, you're making out. Yeah, I'd let you pull my pants down and let you warm me up a bit.
I would love to.
You wouldn't mind giving me a blowjob at the start there.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all.
So, you just imagine it and you're enjoying it, I think?
Of course I am.
You get my right hand on your left shoulder. Just having it there.
Yes.
Yeah, then eventually, you would pretty much, and then eventually, you might get, some of the premature stuff, but, that's like, at least that's out of the way. Yeah,
we would continue after that, right?
Yeah. I still got a lot more tiger in my tank.
Me too.
Let's say we undress each other.
Yes.
I will hook your bra. Then I would be marveling at your nipples. Because you've already marveled at my dick.
Excuse me?
Can
you repeat that?
I said because you already marveled at my dick.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, then we would just be undressing each other at that point. Then, then it's your turn. I'll massage your breasts with my hands, and I'll have my mouth at your pussy.
I would enjoy that very much.
Yeah, so there you go, massaging and giving you my head.
Chris, can I ask you something?
Yes.
As I am, are you too masturbating to this?
I don't have my hand on me.
Aw. I was wishing maybe we could do it together.
Just call this a little rehearsal. We don't necessarily have to let anything go at the moment.
Oh, alright. Please continue, though.
You know what? I just grabbed it.
I'm happy to hear.
Yeah, it's not hanging out, but I'm grabbing it. You made me grab it. Yeah, then eventually, I'll give it to you first doggy style.
Thank you. Please continue.
Yeah, so, in and out, in and out.
Hey, Chris, can I ask you something? How big is it?
It can go up to 7 inches.
Oh, wow. I would love that. Please continue. I would love to hear this. Thank you. Please.
So, just let it play in your imagination. In and out, doggy style.
Yay!
Then eventually, I'd fall forward towards you. We're both lying on the bed, side by side. I mean, we're lying on our sides. I'm behind you. My dick is still in your pussy, and my fingers are making sure it stays in there.
Would you do it up the butt?
Not on the first time.
Alright.
But enjoy the moment.
I am.
In and out. It feels good. And pretty soon the cowgirl, you're on top. On top of me, you're riding me.
Ride that so much.
You're riding me hard. Then, by the way, I would be wearing a condom. So, either way, while I'm wearing it, I could lay it out while inside you and be protected, or I could, pull it out and just lay it out onto your bosom, or into your mouth. Whatever you want. I'll give you a burn necklace, or I'll just feed it to you. What do you want? What is it that you desire?
Maybe just to have it. Just to eat it, I suppose.
Yep.
You did say it tastes like strawberries.
Because I would have eaten a bunch of strawberries beforehand. So, there you go. In the mouth. You're enjoying that. And then we would pretty much clean each other off in the bathroom. After that. Or we just hang around in the bed. However we feel at the time.
Chris.
Yes.
I think I'm coming.
Oh boy.
Thank you so much, Chris. That was a wonderful story. I hope that someday will be a reality.
We'll soon see, won't we?
I hope so.
Is it possible you could take a picture of yourself and send it to me on the PlayStation Network in a message?
I will try to get a camera, yes.
Alright then. Oh, by the way, you do have my phone number, right?
Not yet, but I haven't been able to get hold of a phone, only at my current workplace. I was pretty desperate to get a place to live, so I wasn't able to actually, get a phone yet, but I would love to have it so I can call it once I get to, that point where I can get one.
Alright, well, you have a pencil and paper?
I do.
Alright, well, you can call me on my cell. It's, 760-0848, area code 434.
One more time, please.
I should start from the beginning. It's, 434-760-0848. Got that?
Indeed I did.
Alright, read that back to me.
Alright. 434-760-08... Sorry. 434-760-0848.
Yeah, that's right. Good. After you get your phone, let me know your phone number, in a message on the PlayStation Network. Or whenever we talk in private. Then I'll know that's your phone number.
I'll try and get a phone soon.
Okay. Good. And, you know what? You made me feel good. Even though I didn't lose it right away. You made me feel good.
I'm happy.
I'm happy I made you feel wonderful as well.
You did?
I think it'll be better when we're actually together in person.
It will.
You know what? I'm imagining myself leaning towards you, my forehead's touching your forehead. And we're looking at each other eye to eye.
And then what happens?
I don't know, we just be emotional and then we make out some more.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, let's be emotional in person together when we get to that point.
Yes. I'll be right back, Chris.
Okay, me too.
Alright. I'll only be back in about 5 minutes.
In addition, this partnership with the Federal Housing Authority will allow you to pull cash out of your home for any reason. We are in a rapidly changing market and under
Oh, God.
This is... What the fuck?
Chris?
Hang on a second, I gotta put my earphones back on.
Okay.
Okay. So, you were saying
If I
something?
may ask,
Sorry, what? Oh,
would your parents mind
My parents mind what?
if I came over to your house and we did the business? Would they mind? Would they be okay with it? I hope so.
I think they're cool. Yeah, they're cool.
I would love to meet your father and mother.
And I will let my mother know about you as well. I look forward to meeting you as well. You know, an introduction.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
I said I'll talk to my mother and let her know about you, and after you come over, and I'll be only too glad to introduce you to my family.
All right. I'm happy to see that. Hear that. So, Chris, mostly I've been saying the topics. Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything that I can answer for you?
Nothing comes to my mind right now. It's pretty much blank,
Alright. Hey, Chris, how do you think the future would be like?
How do I think my future would be like?
Yes. Either yours or mine and yours.
Well, for me at least, eventually I would be married and have my daughter named Crystal.
Hopefully you'll be married to me, and I can be the mother. Chris, I would gladly be the mother to Crystal. Gladly.
Good. Oh,
Could I be the housewife, Chris?
Let's see, but I was kind of hoping to be the house husband.
But I'm very good with children, and I can cook, I can clean very well, too.
Well, we'll see what happens in time when the time is right,
Alright. Do you think in the event we do decide that maybe I am the housewife, maybe you could get a job? What job would you like to have? That's a good question. I would like to ask you.
I'm not certain. But at least, you're promising because, you're thinking that doctor's a good job.
Wait, Chris, what about your CAD degrees? You can get a job with that, can't you?
Probably, but not really sure at the moment.
Because, Chris, the thing is, I really don't have an American high school diploma. I can't work. I'm going to try to get a doctor, but I don't think it's going to be easy.
Yeah, I hear ya. I will definitely give the question some thought. Plenty of thought.
Also, I'm really happy. I was looking at the internet, and I was happy to find out that there are a lot of things I can get online that I wasn't able to find in the Movanian stores. I registered up something called the PayPal. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Maybe I think I'll get one.
I usually use PayPal for paying or receiving money for goods I sell on eBay.
I didn't know you sold stuff on eBay.
Yeah, I did.
What kind of things?
Yeah, just various things. I didn't need anymore. But it's like, it costs money. It costs money to list on eBay, and you would have to have a bank account linked to the PayPal account. So it's like, knows it, so then they know where to send the money to or take the money from.
Chris, I thought of something that may be able to get you money.
Hmm?
Hey, what if you advertised Sonichu and it would gain popularity and you could sell merchandise? You wouldn't need Nintendo, you could just sell it.
I don't know about that.
I think it's a good idea. You really should advertise. Like, in your neighborhood. Maybe in Marcusville.
I'll give that some thought. I'm not making any promises, but I'll give it some. I will definitely greatly consider it.
Could I consider something, Chris?
Yes.
Maybe you can go outside, like do a meet and greet. Just walk around Marcusville and meet a lot of people. Just be nice to them, make friends, and tell them about Sonichu, and the popularity will indeed grow.
That's something in
They'll
addition
tell their
to think
friends.
about. Yep, that's something in addition that I can think about.
I really hope you do, because I would love to see Sonichu an actual main brand, maybe even a video game to come out, so I could play on my PS3. It would be wonderful.
Yeah. But you know what's more wonderful? Or what would be more wonderful?
What?
You being here.
I would love that too. Sadly, the economy is not letting that happen easily. I've said before, I'm trying very, very hard to get over there.
And your efforts will be greatly rewarded when you come.
Chris, I figure you should try and do something. You need to prove to Nintendo that Sonichu is a great idea. I know that, as far as what I've heard, they're not exactly...
Yeah, actually, they agreed, they did, I mean, like you've heard, they've acknowledged that it is a great idea, but, because I was unable to make the trip, because I could not afford the trip myself to Redmond from Virginia. I mean, even on airplane or even a road trip.
Well, Chris, I have like a step-by-step plan of what you can do. You can save up for a few months. Step 1. Step 2. Reserve a cheap airline ticket that can get you to Redmond. Second, bring a trusted friend along. Maybe you can get in touch with Cole Smithy, perhaps? Are you still in touch with him?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe
you could bring... You could bring your father. Maybe he could help. I've heard has somewhat business expertise.
Yeah, or maybe my mother. Or, here's a thought. I could bring you.
Well, I think we could try that, but I don't think it'll be in the near future if we try that.
Yeah.
But by all means...
It's going to be a while before I would be able to save up enough money to actually save up, before I could save up, $800 for a pair of tickets.
I don't think it would be $800. It would be something, maybe, $500? I'm not sure, but I'm not positive.
Well, time will tell.
Well, a couple of months, and, you can get there, they'll reimburse you, so it wouldn't be a big loss. And then you try and get Sonichu made. You have to, assert yourself, as I've said before.
Yeah. But it's also, pretty much Reggie Imes gave me pretty much very aggressive talk down to about project's cancellation.
Though Reggie is, in fact, the big cheese at Nintendo, you should try showing to Reggie that you are just as capable as anyone else at Nintendo.
Yeah. No,
Show
I
him
mean,
you can handle
yeah.
things. Show him you can, as Reggie's once said at E3, I believe, show him you can kick ass and take names.
Yeah. But I gotta be able to afford the trip first. Then I can show it to him. And maybe after you get here, you can help me with that.
I would love to help you with Sonic Chip, the game. I would love to help you. I honestly would.
And you know what?
And
You know what else you can help me with in addition to that? You can keep me emotionally sound and secure.
I promise I will.
Yeah, you know, I like your voice.
Chris, maybe you should try writing a game design document, like all your plans for the game. Every plan for the game, like who would you want for a voice actor, and I can start planning things out.
Yeah, I have some story. I have some ideas for stories and unlockables already typed up.
Well, if you could type it up, or maybe just send it to me, maybe refine it a bit, maybe send it to me, maybe I can try.
Yeah, well, it's not complete. I mean, I still have other story details to figure out. But yeah, it's still gonna be a while for probably even that. And plus, you know, those ideas will be pretty much translated to the comic books beyond book number 10.
Oh, that's another question. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
About the next comic, do you think it'll take as long as the last one, or do you think it'll be here sooner?
We'll see. Depends on how I feel.
I'll do everything in my power to help you.
And I'll greatly appreciate that. I should go collect my thoughts about everything that we talked about and give everything that we've talked about great consideration and big deal of thought.
Alright, hey Chris?
Yeah?
Do you think you can come back here tomorrow for another private chat? I would enjoy that if you could.
No, I've been here the entire time. Under my cousin's name, of course. And, by the way, Julie, how did you enjoy that salesman? How did you enjoy that salesman? Guess who that was? Guess who that was?
Get out of here, you jerk!
Who was it?
It was me! Come on! God, you irritate me sometimes. And next time, I'll bring my guns. Alright?
Chris!
You leave her alone!
You're all the way over there. What are you gonna do?
I'll haunt your dreams.
I don't
I'll haunt
sleep.
you in your sleep.
I don't sleep.
Well, I'll haunt you at every waking moment in the deep crevices of your mind.
That's all you're going to do? Do you want me to just kill Julie and say, I'll haunt you in your dreams?
He's gonna kill me, Chris! Help! Do something, please!
You leave her alone, you bastard.
That's not going to make me do anything. That's not going to make me do anything.
What do I do?
Are you going to run, Chris?
I don't think there's
That will show me that. Run away, do it.
I'm not running.
So what are you going to do, Chris? What are you going to do?
Chris? What?
I will always be by your side, Julie.
Dude, you can't even make a trip
But
through
he knows
wherever
where
the
I
hell
live.
Julie lives.
He has a
You
gun.
can't even make
He said
that
he's
trip.
gonna kill me. Chris, I'm worried for my life. You have to do something. You said you would protect me.
I have God by my side.
There is no God, Chris. What are you going to do?
I'll pray for Julie's safety. And I will pray for you to leave her alone. I'll definitely...
Praying will do nothing, Chris. You can't even protect... You couldn't even protect Sarah. What makes you think you can protect Julie?
I'm offering... Praying is one way of offering hope.
Let Obama offer
and peace
hope.
Of mind.
And that will do nothing. That will do nothing. Maybe I should just show up at her doorstep again.
Get out of here, you bastard.
That's all you're going to say. Get out of here. You're not going to protect Julie. Well, that's how she loves you.
I'm here. I will protect Julie.
How?
You leave her alone.
With your words. Words do nothing. You haven't taken action in your life, have you?
I have taken more action than you have taken anything.
It doesn't even make sense. When's the last time you've been outside your house?
Today.
Doing what? Doing what? At McDonald's? Buying your... whatever?
He was getting something for his mother, you jerk. Something you probably never did.
Yes, I was getting my mother a cup of coffee.
Oh my god. And tell me.
Laugh now, you bastard, but God will strike down and smite thee.
Smite me.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me it's the most action thing you've ever done in your life. Tell me. I ran away from home, living barely on the streets in the below freezing temperatures. What have you done, Chris?
I have stood up for my friends.
Like
and
Megan,
myself.
right? Am I right?
You are only a single solitary soul with only as much power as the next one. You are only trying to talk down to me and scare me and Julie because you yourself are incompetent.
Yes, and you totally protected Sarah, didn't you?
Chris, he knows where I live. He says he's gonna kill me.
Of course you know where you live.
All you're trying to do is just make yourself. All you're trying to do is trying to make yourself feel superior when clearly you are not.
Clearly I am. I mean, come on, you can't even... Tell me, you said you would, like, fight me or something, and you said you would inflict pain. Come on, man, you can't even, like, I don't know, like, any... I'm kind of tired right now. I'm at a loss for words. There's no way to describe how pathetic you are. There was no way to describe how pathetic you are.
You know what? You call me pathetic is calling yourself pathetic. You're about as pathetic as you are describing me as pathetic.
What?
You're the pathetic one. Because you are calling me a pathetic one.
Wow, you really are autistic, aren't you?
I may be high-functioning autistic, but I know the mindset of the majority of people individually. I have seen a lot in my lifetime. I have seen so much. And you are trying to scare me with your own inferiority and slow wit.
What do you mean, slow wit? You're the one with autism.
You probably suffer from your own mental illness or physical ailment, don't you?
No, not really. I'm pretty damn good looking. I'm pretty sure you would go gay for me.
I bit you're on drugs, aren't you?
Chris would never.
Not right now, not right now, not
Sure.
right now.
It's okay, Julie. I will never be turned.
Yes, but Chris, he knows where I live. I'm
I'll
scared.
plan a visit tomorrow, okay, Julie? I'll plan a visit tomorrow.
No.
You leave her
What are you
alone.
going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm going to play Russian roulette.
Chris.
You know what that is? I put a bullet in a gun. Flip the little thing, and let's just see if she has the luck of a honest and pure girl.
You know what? You played Russian roulette with yourself, I bet. And you've always come out at a loss.
If I lost, I would be dead. You know what Russian roulette is, right?
Oh, not loss as in loss of life, but loss as in loss of emotions.
Okay, you know what? Forget the Russian roulette thing. I'm just gonna shoot her. How about that?
Chris, help! Clyde, I'm warning you. My brother has
What are you
died.
going to do, Julie? What are you going to do?
She has her brother to defend her.
I've seen
And
her brother. He's pathetic. I could easily kick his ass.
I doubt it.
Wait, what is?
If it, yeah, well, you clearly underestimate a whole lot of people. So many.
No, I haven't. I easily got rid of Robert Simmons, and I easily got rid of Sarah. I can do the same again and again, and again, and again, and again. And again.
You really are a psychopath.
Why so serious?
You need to be put in an institution.
More like you need to be put in an institution. I mean,
No.
you're obviously delusional. You really believe that you can smite me and, I don't know, you can stop me with your words. You really think that?
I don't just think that, but I am confident.
I thought you would say know that. You're just confident. Well, I know that Julie will be dead tomorrow.
And I know that you are already dead inside.
Yes, I've been dead inside for quite a long time. You were right about something. But I'm still living in this little body of mine. And I will take Julie's tomorrow.
No!
You will not.
You're right. You're right. I won't. I'll just leave her. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do.
What are you
But
going
she's
to
a
do?
good woman. She deserves to live. You don't, Chris. You don't deserve to live.
Well, if you got the guts to say that, then why don't you come over here to my house in Ruckersville, Virginia, you bastard?
Why should I? That would make the game too easy. And why don't you come to me?
Oh, I could easily come to you. But the question is, are you so-called brave enough to actually come to the man who you think you could take down so easily, but obviously you fear so much?
You know, the point of me doing this is for you to come to me. You do know that, right? What, are you going to hide behind your parents? Your mother and father will protect you. Is that what's going to happen?
Do not interrupt me, because I was at a train of thought. Without me, your rage goes on without a point.
Well, yeah, that's the point. My rage will die when you die. That's kind of the point.
And then what
And
would
then
you
I can feel at peace.
You would feel at peace, huh? Yeah, I bet that actually you could say the same thing about somebody else who probably has abused you in your lifetime.
No.
You said you ran away from home. Was it did you run away from home because your mother or your father or maybe both of them was abusing you?
It was nothing like that. It was for a girl, but it was a pretty bad lead, in my opinion. But I've gotten over that. I'm here. And I'm going to do something terrible with you. And I should write down my plan right now. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Nothing, apparently.
No, I am going to do something.
Go to McDonald's?
No.
Chris, please, you really need to do something. I'm scared.
I'm doing something, Julie. I'm standing up for you.
Yes,
I
but
bet you
knows where I
couldn't even
live.
stand up, could you?
You leave her alone. You let her live. You leave her physically unharmed. Because just as easily, I can call the police on you.
Alright, do it. The police, they'll find me. Of course they will.
I will tell them the whole story about you and Ryan and what you did. They can and will find you.
Alright, look. My actual house is in Australia. Alright? But you're not gonna find anything here. You're just gonna find a bunch of weed I left back there, but okay. I mean, you're gonna hide behind the police. And that's not gonna do anything, because, you know, I am an American, so
Yeah, well,
they can't do anything.
Yeah, well, let me ask you something. How could you afford a trip to Australia and back, and everywhere you could go quickly?
Inheritance.
Inheritance. You ran away from home. How could you inherit something?
Of course, I'm a smooth person. I made up with my parents before they mysteriously died. Some reason.
I'm taking a stab at this, but you killed them?
No, they, carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide.
It's from... Never mind, you're too stupid to figure this out.
No, I am not stupid. I am perfectly understanding what carbon monoxide is.
Then what is it?
It's a poisonous gas.
And where do you think that normally comes from? There's so many accidental carbon monoxide poisonings.
I can obviously tell because you definitely killed them with the carbon monoxide because you are putting so much emphasis on accidental. You could say you obviously have set up something to happen that would leak the carbon monoxide and kill your parents. What did you have against your parents?
Man, you jump to conclusions. Like a jump to conclusions, Matt. You seriously need help, you autistic fuck.
Oh, I'm the one who jumps to conclusions. Well, you jump to conclusions about me being incapable of doing anything.
You are incapable of doing anything, I know that. What, am I right? Am I right? Just admit it. I'm right. Oh my god! Every single woman, you wanted them to come to your house. You wanted Sarah to come to your house. You wanted Julie to come to your house. You are so lazy. Why don't you leave your house and drop a few pounds?
Clyde, stop it! That's enough!
It's true, isn't it, Julie, though? Is it true,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not. You're lying. Stop it.
He is lazy. He's not going to come to you. You have to come to him. You have to sacrifice everything. He just sits at home and, plays his
You're lying.
PS3.
Stop
Isn't that
it.
right?
Yes, you are lying.
No, stop it.
Listen.
I'm right.
He is lying.
Yeah, listen, Clyde. If I could, I would come to Julie personally. I would, but I have a lot at stake here. If I leave my house, I don't know Julie's address. I don't know where she is right now. And if I had the address, I would definitely go to her because she would be there to accept me and let
Chris?
me in. Yeah.
I know that I said I would like you to come to me, but I feel it would be better for you if I went to your house. That is my decision. I would like to go to your place.
Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that, but I'm just letting you know.
Actually, Chris.
No, I will
This is
never.
actually a very hard choice.
No,
This is actually
Julie,
a choice
I'm not
I
going to
must
let you
make.
leave. You're
Clyde!
too scared to leave. You are way too.
Clyde, shut the fuck up.
No, I won't.
Chris,
Yes,
I
Julie?
need to think about this. I will think about this. Who's going to go where?
You can't think when you're dead. You know that, right?
This is a somewhat hard choice for me to make, Chris. But I assure you, something will be done.
You're going to let the woman walk out and sacrifice her safety just for you? Oh, you are pathetic, man. You know that, right?
I'll tell you what, you, Clyde, are so small.
More insults. That's going to stop me. You're going to hurt my feelings so much that I just stay inside my motel.
I
and,
don't have to
cry
hurt your...
myself to sleep.
I don't have to
What do
hurt
you
your
think
feelings.
of what I sent? Do you agree with what I sent, Chris?
Yeah, I hear you,
Thank you.
Julie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you're small. You think you could talk down to anybody. You feel superior, when clearly you are not. So therefore, you are definitely the small one in this room.
Why am I pathetic? That I actually went out the world,
Because
saw
you stoop
instead of through my PS3.
Because you stoop so low to try to hurt other people, to try to make yourself feel better. That is pathetic. Thinking that hurting others will compensate for anything, for the better, when clearly it does not. All it does is just hurts the other people, and it hurts yourself further, because you hurt others against God's will, and you can only try to tone that pain down with your own self-abuse, with your weed and whatnot. That's just sad. You have my pity. Have my pity, Clyde. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry Ryan committed suicide over the one mistake I made in protest against that ED page. But you do not need to harm anybody. You do not need to kill anybody. Because all that will do is just hurt yourself further. Because after you supposedly did this revenge act, then what would you do? You don't know. I mean, you say yourself that you would be at peace.
Exactly. That's my goal, to be at peace.
But does it really fulfill your emotional needs? What
Yes,
you feel?
it does. It really does.
It does. It will not. Harming others does not accomplish anything.
Chris, you know all about harming others. You harm people every day. Your parents have to support you every single day. They hurt inside. They hurt to support you.
I know they hurt. I feel their pain.
You are the cause of their pain. They probably regret burdening you every single day.
They do not. They appreciate it. They appreciate every moment. They have put so much time and effort in me, transforming me from a mental case to a social person, to a social butterfly who can do so much more than any low-functioning autistic person can ever do. And for one thing, if they had not raised me the way they did, I would not be on the internet talking to all the people I have been talking to. I am a warrior in my own rights and my own personality.
So that's why your parents got you that babysitter to give you the autism in the first place, isn't it?
Clyde, I think that's enough.
No, I want him to answer this.
It's okay, Julie. They did not know better about the babysitter. How could they? Nobody. It's not like they knew the mindset of the babysitter. Nobody knows the mindset of any individual right off the bat. They have to actually take a little time to see inside them for how good or bad a person they are. And that takes a lot of time and energy. And my mother and father, during my lifetime, saw so much good in me, and all I've shown for them was a lot of equal good. Some mistakes were made, yes, and I will not deny it, but I appreciate my mother and my father every day of my life. Because without them, I would not be a mainstream, socially acceptable kind of man than I am today.
Let me ask you something. From your brother, Cole Smith, I believe, half-brother. They said your parents, Bob and Barbara, they met at a bar, and they conceived you out of a drunken stupor.
What?
Your parents birthed you because they were drunk. They didn't know what they were doing.
They were not.
The failure to you.
Listen, they were not drunk.
Ask them about it. Cole Smithy told you years ago to ask them about it, but you never did you? Why don't you ask them?
You listen to me. Drunk or not, they had me. At an old age where my mother was so close to menopause and my father was a senior citizen, I was truly a miracle. Just like a man with only one ball and a woman with only one ovary. Which, by the way, I picked that up from an episode of Sex and the City.
That's nice that you watch Sex and the City, you faggot. Anyway.
Anyway.
Seriously, what? Sex in the City is for girls. You do know that, right?
I feel that shows that are supposedly aimed for girls are best viewable by those of both genders, because men can attribute very in a positive way emotionally from such emotionally enriching programs. And also, less wars would be caused if men were more emotionally as such, just like more emotionally caring and understanding, like women are.
Did you know wars have been caused for political reasons, not because men don't care? It's not about because of men don't understand feelings. It's because of political gain, power, and corruption. What is wrong with you?
Those people who have fought for power were clearly not very well off themselves, because they had to hide behind power themselves. So many people hide behind one thing or another. I don't have to hide behind anything to prove myself. Anything or anyone.
You do know that even Hitler had a girlfriend.
Yes, I have heard that.
My God, Chris. Do you not understand? You are pathetic. Completely pathetic. I'm surprised you managed to even get 3 women interested in you, and yet you're not going to do anything. Come on, Julie. If you stick with this man, you will make the worst mistake of your life.
Well, sir.
But that's not true.
Name 3 redeeming qualities that Chris has.
There are too many to name. There are so many. I would have to make a lot of paragraphs all about them. And every quality that he has is why I like him and love him. So step off.
Okay. Chris, let me tell you something. Where do you think autism comes from?
Scientifically speaking, it has possibly come from a drug, or otherwise it may possibly be genetic.
Then why do you say a babysitter did it? That's not drugs or, whatever the other thing you said. Genetics.
Stop. The babysitter locked me in a room by myself, without anybody else to play with or socially interact with. That's just a real life event that brought out the curse that was buried within me from the genetics or the medication.
Stop lying to me. You don't have autism. You just use it as an excuse to blame all your problems.
I have medical papers that prove that I did have autism.
That was in the 1980s. Get a real diagnosis.
I said my first word when I was 2 weeks old.
Impossible. No man can learn a language that fast.
Believe it or not, I was in my mother's arms, and there was a woman witness, aside from my mother, and I said monkey.
Are you sure you didn't say McDonald's?
I was trying to say mommy, but I said monkey.
Okay. If you get a real diagnosis, like, now, you know what they'll call you? They'll just call you an idiot, because that's what you are. You don't have autism. Don't blame it on that.
You're right. I don't have to blame everything on autism. But I am I was at least. And I am a man, and I have recovered beyond that. I have come out of my own autistic shell, and have conquered so many boundaries that any low-functioning autistic person would only be too scared to leap over.
They're not scared. What is wrong with you? They have actual mental issues. You don't.
Right, they were inhibited. But I have conquered my inhibitions. You're right, I should not have to blame my autism. Because clearly I have overcome it.
You didn't overcome anything. You were just lazy from the start. You didn't want to make friends. You just said, oh, they're gay, I don't want to be their friend. You know high-functioning autism is a lie. It's a complete lie.
It may be a lie from your point of view.
It's not a point of view, it's fact. It's fact.
Maybe from your point of view, but
I just said not point of view. I said fact.
It may be, but it describes an origin.
Look it up yourself. Look up high-functioning autism. Who actually agrees with that? No one. Only actual autism or that Asperger's thing, but no such thing as high-functioning autism. No such thing. As I said, get a real diagnosis now and see what they say about you.
I may consider that.
Don't consider it, do it. I want you to know the truth. Maybe then I won't hurt Julie. We'll make a deal. I won't hurt her if you just do my demands. And your simple demands, not crazy, stupid ones.
Chris, please.
What's that, Julie? You want him to do it?
I just want you to leave me alone, Clyde.
I will, if Chris does what I ask.
Fine. I will look into getting a more updated analysis of my autism.
For some reason, I think you're going to be lying again. And you know how much I hate lies.
Clyde, I tell you nothing but the truth.
You have been lying this whole time.
Well, as far as my autism goes, we shall soon see. I will find somebody to test me, and we will soon see what it says on the paper.
Okay, look it up on Wikipedia, high-functioning autism, right now. I want you to look that up, alright?
Fair enough.
See the part where it says classification? It's not a recognized diagnosis.
I'm
As I
typing
said, during the 1980s, that's some crazy voodoo economics, blah blah blah. Okay? You get a real diagnosis. This is why. Because it doesn't exist anymore in today's society.
Say that again?
Read the part where it says classification. Read it. Read it to me. If you can read.
It says here's a recognized diagnosis in the DSM, Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders.
Exactly. It's not recognized. So do you know what that means, Chris?
Give me a moment and I will answer that question. I wish to read further in this document.
It's a simple sentence with simple comprehension. It is not a recognized diagnosis. So what does that mean? That they diagnose you with something that doesn't exist.
Alright. From the one sentence, it is saying I was never with a mental block.
Exactly. You never had a mental block.
Fine. I agree.
Now, why do you blame everything on your autism when you don't have it? What was really stopping you, Chris? Maybe you should make a video to your so-called fans. Maybe they'll help you stop me. You think they can stop me? No, they won't.
Alright, so to answer your question, the only thing that is stopping me from this, because I was less able to interpret nonverbal cues.
What are you talking about? Look, I mean, come on, man. You're 26 years old, you live with your parents, and now that you don't have this mental block, what are you going to blame it on? You can't get it. You don't have a job. Even if you were given all the money in the world, you wouldn't be able to figure out how to rent an apartment. You wouldn't even know how to cook. You don't know how to clean. You're a pathetic excuse for a man.
Sir, I will have you know that in high school I took 2 home economics classes, so I am very well educated. So I am educated on cooking. And I have been cleaning a whole bunch of cat poo, as well as some cat pee. And recently, when I overflowed a commode, I had to clean some of the little bit of water that was on the floor with 409 and paper towels. And I am capable of loading the washing machine with clothes of whites or colored, and put in some laundry detergent from a single cup out of the whole box, close the lid, and start the washing machine, and then transfer everything to the dryer and start the dryer. And also, I am capable of loading the dishwasher with the dishes on the bottom and the cups and the mugs on the top rack, putting some powdered detergent in there, and starting the dishwasher. I am also capable of hand washing the dishes with dishcloths and such. And I am also capable of taking the garbage bags out of the garbage can and putting an empty garbage bag into the garbage can, and taking the bags full of garbage up to the top of the hill to be burned in a barrel. And also the cans will be in the bags, and they go to a recycling facility. So
congratulations! You can do anything that a normal person can do. I congratulate you. Let me tell you something. You need 2 classes to tell you how to do that? God, you can't support yourself. You can't support a family. God, you make me so angry.
Tell me, why do I make you angry?
Because you are a pathetic excuse for a man, and I'm trying to protect these women with, whatever I have to do to get them away from you. That is why Sarah is no longer talking to you. I've convinced her that you are a pathetic excuse for a man who can't do anything. And so far you haven't proven otherwise. You still live with your parents, you still don't have a job, you failed to go to Nintendo. I mean, God, that was a golden opportunity and you failed miserably. So what do you have to say for that?
I did not have the money to make the trip. But
because you don't have a job.
No, because I was compulsive with spending, and I did not have enough saved at the moment. But I am.
How much do you have? How much money do you have saved from what you get from the government? That's it. If you had a job, you would have plenty of money to go. You know that $300 is barely anything for someone with a job.
$300. You thinking I get $300 a month?
You would get well more than that if you had a job.
I got news for you. Currently, I'm getting $800 a month.
God, you would get way more than $800 a month if you had a job.
And it increases with every year on my first month.
You do realize that people make thousands more a month with something called a job.
I am aware of that, but I just do not feel at the time that I need to be in a job because I'm getting the money from the Social Security, and my father has assured me that it's more than anybody can make in a job.
Are you an idiot? You could easily make more than $800 a month with a job. Look, I'm pretty sure you can make more on minimum wage.
Well, that just pretty much shows what you know. Have you ever had a job?
Of course. I'm in one right now. A driving job, where I drive people around tons of places. Sure, gas is expensive, but I make more than enough. And I love driving. It's my favorite thing. I love it so much.
Let me ask, limo or taxi?
It's my own personal driving business.
I see.
You can make your own job. If it's a service that people want, which is more than I can say for my community, there's tons of people without cars, and I get them places. So Chris, what are your skills? What can you do?
I'd say basically I'm all round. But you see, that's a problem. I have too many skills that I am good at. You might say...
If you're good at them, they get a job in any one of those skills. Come on!
You might say I'm a jack of all trades and master of none.
They'd get something with minimum wage. Come on, man. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard. I'm too good for all these things. I'm not going to get a job. That is the worst excuse I've ever heard.
I am capable and willing to get a job whenever I want to. I just want to make sure I have a job that I would feel most comfortable with, where I would not feel I was being pigeonholed for my skills, and I was making good use of my skills as well.
No, you don't.
And also making up, if possible, over 1,000 a month.
You can easily make over 1,000 a month. Christ, man. I mean, you have 2 degrees in this CAD thing, right?
I have earned those, yes. It's
What have
just
you
that
done with those? What have you done?
I have designed the Quickville Shopping Center.
Show me. Show me this. I'd love to see it.
It would take a whole bunch of scanning.
You've got time. Send it to me. You know my email. You know, Greg Mays with 3 G's. And what else have you done with your degree?
I would put more perspective into my artwork and my
And what have you done with
creativity.
artwork? Nothing. You don't get money off your artwork.
Maybe not, but but it is something I was capable of enjoying in my own personal
You know what? I'm
pace.
also incapable of enjoying getting blowjobs, okay? But that doesn't mean I can't make money off that. In fact, that costs money. But anyway, what can you do that makes money? You are a parasite on America. You just leech off the government, getting money. They throw you money just because you're autistic, which you are not. So you're just leeching off the government. People with actual jobs support your lazy ass.
I am capable of standing up and supporting myself when I am ready to. But I like to feel like
You're 26 years old. What do you mean you're not ready?
I like to feel like I have a woman by my side to help me make sound decisions at the right time.
Spoiler alert. You're never going to get a woman. You know what? Women are like
Yes,
it.
you will. Me.
Be quiet. I'm talking to him. I'm trying to show you how pathetic he is. If you stay with this man, it will be the worst mistake of your life.
You're a jerk.
No. No. I'm trying to help him. You know my cousin Vivian? She's been trying to help this field. And guess what? Nothing has worked. She said to get therapy, get actual help. And what have you done, Chris? What have you done?
I am seeing my pastoral counselor, Rocky Shoemaker, on a weekly basis.
And how has she helped your life?
She is helping me grab a more stable sense in my mind and capable of understanding pieces around here and there.
That doesn't make sense. She's an actual psychologist.
Well, she may not have a degree in psychology, but I feel that her work is greatly greater that... Well, wait a minute, let me rephrase that. Give me a moment. She is wonderful. And certainly more than any $25 per visit psychologist can ever do. And I have seen a $25 psychiatrist, Dr. Price. I forgot his first name.
And what did this Price guy do?
When I was required by Piedmont, Virginia Community College, or more specifically the real-life Mary Lee Walsh, to see Dr. Price, he helped me sort out some anger management, sort out some anger issues I had at that time, and also help me in putting sweetheart search into perspective and how to improve on that. And I think that from his help, I was able to more comfortably at my own pace. Actually, make a good number of gal pals, and then eventually find the one that would be my true sweetheart.
And it'll be me, Clyde. Don't you think otherwise, you jerk?
I've got nothing. I can't even begin to describe how pathetic you are.
I see.
It's over your glue. Everything you say bounces off him and sticks to you.
Chris used that insult a while ago. That insults do nothing. I'm citing some real-life things I know about Chris, and I'm using it against him. I mean, you can say that ED page is full of lies. Every single thing on it is true. I know the pickle man. I know who Blanca is. I know all these people. Yet you seem to think that ED twists your words around. They are your words. People are just interpreting it as such.
Exactly. Misinterpreting them.
They are your words. I mean, why do you think Megan left you? Why do you think Megan left you?
I can answer that, and I am thinking of a good way to phrase it in my own honest and humble opinion. Simply put, I was emotional, and I tried to reach out to her in an emotional sense, with tender honesty, and a gentle hand on the shoulder. Apparently, I got too close, and she felt uncomfortable, so she just forced me away.
You drew a picture of you having sex with her. What is wrong with you?
That was after the ED page, and I did that in protest against it.
That doesn't even make sense. You drew that out of your... God, I don't even know what to think, you sexual deviant. And that is why Megan left you. Because you are way too fucking creepy for her. She put up with you for 2 years while you touched her. And God, I don't know. I don't want to think about it. And for 2 years, she put up with you. And what do? You draw a picture of you having sex with her.
Information, it's hard to tell because I had her eyes censored. Just like you would see on any television program of that
Chris,
sort.
You told her that it was her. She knew that it was you. It's just between you and Megan. It doesn't have to do with anyone else. No ED, no trolls, no Mary Lou Walsh, whatever. It's just between you and Megan. And you screwed it up. You're the only one to blame.
Yes, I made the mistake. I do not deny it. And I blame myself for having drawn that picture. In fact, I have actually torn it up into bits and pieces, and I have the pieces tucked away in an envelope. That one drawing.
You know what, that's improvement. That is something of improvement. But that still doesn't make up for everything else you've done.
I will not...
Let me tell you something. Why do you hate gay people? You know my cousin is lesbian. So why do you hate them?
Because I just do. I've had the bad experiences against, I forget his last name at the moment, but he was the principal at, Dr. Johnson of Nathaniel Green Elementary, the principal. He was the homo that pretty much set me against the homos and further kept me on the straight path. And plus, if I was ever if I would have ever had any attractions to the men, I would be more inclined to associate with them. But I have rarely associated with a man. I've got more comfortable with the women.
Chris,
And
that
I've
is a
got more
lie.
attracted
That is a
to the
lie.
women.
Did you watch the Super Bowl
I did not watch the Super Bowl.
with your male friends? Come on! Just because they're friends doesn't mean it has to be gay. And just because one bad person just win it doesn't mean that every single person is bad. Just like Mary Lee Walsh is a terrible woman, that doesn't mean all women are bad, right?
Yes, I agree with you with that statement.
So why do you hate them so much?
I never really said I hate them. That is another
Yes,
misinterpretation.
you did! You said that in the videos! Don't lie to me! I hate lies.
Okay, well, I was misunderstood. I may have chosen the wrong choice of words.
I hate them. How else? How can you miss? God! That is just blatant hatred. That is just blatant hatred.
It was
So why
obvious.
do you...
It was obviously misplaced rage.
For a thing that happened to you years ago.
Yes.
You can blame that principal all you want. I agree with you on that. If he did something terrible, then that's fine. But that doesn't mean you can hate every single person.
You are right. I do not hate every single person. I mean, I will respect and only respect my fellow man and pretty much acquaint to only friends with the man. I am willing to associate with my fellow man. But fortunately, God has blessed me with the majority of female friends to show me how to get more in touch with my emotions. Because if you notice that in the definition of autism, we autistics have a lack in the nonverbal communications and misinterpreting them, and with that we are unable.
I just said you weren't autistic. You aren't. That is a lie. You're blaming the autism again.
I'm not blaming my autism. I'm just describing a couple of traits among the autistic people.
Which you aren't.
Autistic people also have the inability.
Which I just said you aren't. So why are you bringing it up?
The inability to express their emotions soundly, without understanding.
Alright, here's the deal. I'll give you a 2-day reprieve. Just make a video to YouTube. 3 minutes. Proclaiming your love for men, how gay you are, and I'll give you a 3-day break to try to save Julie. While I go smoke some weed or something. If you don't do it within the next 3 hours, we'll see Julie's funeral in a few weeks then. Alright? You understand me?
You shut up. Clyde, you shut up. I'm straight.
You just gotta make videos on YouTube. I want to destroy your image. And if you don't do it, I don't want to kill Julie. Just maybe cut off an arm.
You leave her alone.
Please, Chris,
Well,
he knows where I live.
You leave Julie alone. I am straight, and I will never admit the opposite.
So you're not gonna make that video?
Make another reasonable request.
That is a pretty reasonable request. I mean,
You're
it's just
asking
a
me.
video.
You're asking
You can
me
always
to.
take it back with another video.
You are asking me to lie. Right off the bat, you are asking me to make a false.
Chris, you can just remove it after he sees it, can't you? As long as he sees it, then you can remove it. I don't want to lose my arm.
Well, I'll take off a leg too. How about that?
Oh God. Oh God, Chris, I'm sorry. I just don't know what to do. I'm scared.
So what it's gonna be? Your image or your woman?
My image. I will sacrifice that.
You're going to let her lose her arm?
No, I said I'm sacrificing. Shut
Shut
up! I'm sacrificing my image.
Ah, okay. I thought you were that pathetic for just a second. But you're a little bit above pathetic, which I haven't come up with a word for that yet. Okay, 3 hours, 3 minutes. If I don't see it then, I'll make some plans. And I fear
So
that
specifically, you just want me to say in the video,
you're gay, how much you've loved men, how long you've been closeted. You pretend to have all these gal pals, but only to disguise your true nature. You've always been born this way. And that's all you have to say. And you better prove it.
and I have 3 hours to come up with a 3-minute video of that
Yes,
sentence.
simple request.
Very well.
Well, I fear that I'm going to be banned from this server soon.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I'm going to be banned from this server soon. I fear it. Well, toodles. Loves liquid snake.
Julie, I will make the video. I will abide with his
Chris,
request.
I think you might have saved my life. I'm eternally grateful.
I'm willing to sacrifice anything for my woman.
If there's anything you want me to do for you,
Was Clyde in here?
No.
he's gone.
Was he in here?
Yeah.
If he's ever in here again, just find me. I'm the admin of the server. So I can...
It's okay this time.
Okay.
He just wants me to lie.
Wait, what?
He wants me to lie in the video.
Lie about what?
About my orientation.
That's terrible. Why would you... Don't do it, Chris.
I have to.
Why?
For Julie.
That's admirable, I guess. I know you're a good person, Chris.
I'd rather lose my image than a woman that cares about me very much. And, Julie?
Yes?
We can videotape. I would like it if we could videotape our first time together.
I would like that too, Chris.
I mean, like, you know, over my PlayStation 9, and then, you know, with the worst parts cut out, I can upload that, and I will
I'll
pretty
leave
much
you alone.
undo that. It's okay. Undo the lie I would have to tell.
Yes. Where would you upload it exactly, the video of our first time?
I would add it to where, like, it would be put in a good sense where it would be able to stay on the YouTube.
Okay.
Julie, I love you.
Yes? I love you too, Chris.
And also, inform your brother about what I am going to do for you.
Okay.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, Chris. Thank you. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate my
Holy
satisfaction.
God damn!
Amateur satisfaction. We do it for us because for the good of all of us. Over every mistake. Just keep on trying to